Good morning. Today Thursday 22nd October 2015. Paper highlights read by Christina Arulselv. You are listening to AthavanNews.com. First, let's look at the paper highlights from today's newspaper Daily Mirror. Kondia granted bill but none to sign for him. Dunesh Priyashanta alias Kondia, who was produced in the Gampaha Chief Magistrate Court by Mahara prison officers on charges of trespassing into the house, assaulting or causing major injuries to a householders, was granted bail, two sureties of 50,000 each. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. The main headline says, Vele Sudha's sister nabbed with heroin. Rupees 1.7 million worth heroin seized in 3 separate arrests. Heroin weighed 111.560 grams. Days after notorious duck kidnapping, Vele Sudha was sentenced to death. His sister Dilini Nilmini and the two of her accomplices were arrested by the Borella police Tuesday evening on the charges of possessing some 100 grams of heroin worth more than rupees 1.7 million. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Name mispronounced. Tension in the House. Speaker Karu Jayasuriya said yesterday a parliamentary session cost as much as rupees 4.6 million and therefore MPs should take their work seriously. He said this amid tension resulting from the name of Finance Minister Ravi Karunanayake's being mispronounced by the UPFA MP Bandula Gunawardena during a speech the previous day. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. It's illegal division's fault. Police. The police illegal division acting director had been removed from his post with immediate effect, while several officers are being investigated after the illegal division failed to represent IGP NK Ilangakon in the Prageeth Egnaligoda case earlier this month, the police said yesterday. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Missing boy turns up dead. The body of 9-year-old boy who was missed on the Saturday in Badulla was found on the banks of the Manika Ganga in Demodaramulla yesterday, police said. The parents of the mentally challenged child, Supun Pushpakumara, had informed the police on Saturday when their son failed to return home. The police said boy had gone with his father their paddy field adjacent in the Yala Forest Reserve and they decided to go to home by self. He left, never arrived. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Court orders elephant list. Colombo Chief Magistrate has ordered to CID provide the detailed list of 21 elephants alleged to have been caught illegally by Samarapullige Niraj Roshan alias Ali Roshan, convening allegedly with the two former Wildlife Department officials and presently in the care of the Pinnavala Elephant Orphanage. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Appointment of foreign judges never contemplated by my government. Japanese judge Moto Noguchi, who called on former President Mahinda Rajapaksa at his residence yesterday, he had agreed that the best course of action was to have judicial mechanism managed by the Sri Lanka-owned nationals, a statement issued by the former President Media Office said. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Action soon on Avant-Garde, PM. There was no move by the Attorney General or anyone else to sweep a Avant-Garde case under the carpet, but fact were being looked at to file illegal action against the company under the Money Laundering Act. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe informed Parliament yesterday. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Paranagama Commission report says the army as a whole committed no crimes. Maxwell Paranagama Commission appointed to look into complaint of the abduction and disappearance had said the Sri Lanka army had not committed war crimes as a whole, but the independent inquiry was indeed the determined whether war crimes had been committed by individual army personnel. Now let's move to the paper highlights from today's newspaper Daily News. National Police Commission established. The National Police Commission has been established with effect from October 14, 2015 under the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. 5 members, including the chairman of the commission, have now been appointed by the President on the recommendation of the Constitutional Council. Another news highlight from Daily News. CMC worker nabbed with 400 packets of heroin. Hanudara police arrested a person who was transporting 400 packets of heroin in Kiriberuya, Panadura. According to police sources, this individual is garbage truck reliever living in Colombo and and working in the Municipal Council, Colombo. Another news highlight from Daily News. Body of 8-year-old recovered from Manikaganga. The body of an 8-year-old boy who was reported missing since last Saturday, Badula, was recovered from the Manikaganga in Demodaramulla. Another news highlight from Daily News. Former Minister distribute rupees 60 million worth of house among relatives, Sajid. There has been misuse of rupees 60 million by former Minister of Construction, Engineer Services, Housing and Common Amenities in handing over 6 houses of Metagoda and Kahatudu Housing Complex to his relatives and friends. Housing and Construction Minister Sajid Premadasa delivered in Parliament yesterday. The housing complex have been contracted by the Ocean View Development Private Limited, affiliated to the former Ministry of Construction, Engineering Service, Housing and Common Amenities. Another news highlight from Daily News. Tuition master in hot water. A young tuition master who had allegedly subject 8 underage schoolgirls attending his class to repeat sexual abuse was arrested by the Padaviya Police Children's and Women Bureau officers yesterday. Now let's move to the paper highlights from Ceylon today. Japanese judge retried domestic prop. Top Japanese criminal prosecutor Professor Moto Noguchi at his meeting with the former President Mahinda Rajapaksa yesterday morning before his departure to Japan, reiterated that the best course of action was to have judicial mechanism made by the Sri Lankan own national with regards to the probing alleged human rights violation in Sri Lanka. Another news highlight from Ceylon today. UN rights expert says torture is torture everywhere. The United Nations Special Rapporteur on Torture, June Mendes, urged the government across the world not to allow the vacuum of human rights protection even when they act beyond their borders. Torture is torture here, there and everywhere, he said. Another news highlight from Ceylon today. Dual citizenship. Geeta to make statement to police. UPFA MP Geeta Kumarasinghe has been asked to present herself at the Special Investigation Unit of Police Headquarters next week to give a statement regarding her dual citizenship. Another news highlight from Ceylon today. The headline says Bharat Lakshman's murder, Duminda's fingerprint taken again. A special 3-member bench of the Colombo High Court yesterday ordered two fingerprints of former MP Duminda Silva to be taken. Another news highlight from today's newspaper Ceylon today. The headline says Police Burberry Public Service Commission established. The Independent Police Commission and Burberry and the Corruption Investigation Commission and the Police Service Commission were yesterday established under the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. Professor Sri Hettige of the Faculty of Sociology of Colombo University has been appointed chairman of the Independent Police Commission. The other members of the commission are Anton Jayanthan, MPH Manathunga, Savitri Vijayasekara and YLM Zwahir. We brought you the paper highlights from today's newspaper. We will bring you more tomorrow. Thank you.